Hi, welcome to Now It's Legal podcast where we talk to NCAA D1 athletes. And today we're at UC Davis. We're here with Hawes. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me. This has been like months in the making.
I know. It's like we had contacted in like November, December.
Yeah.
And finally we're here. You're in mid-season. Seem to be doing really great this year. But let's talk about the beginning of Ari. So where are you from? Are you from California? Are you from where?
Okay, so I'm from north of Austin. It's called Georgetown. We're fifth generation cattle ranchers, and my parents, they're great. I mean, like they raised me pretty, oh my gosh, guys, I'm messing up. I'm scared.
No, you're good. You're good. Keep going.
Okay, anyways, yeah, so we're fifth generation cattle ranchers. My younger brother plays football. He used to play baseball. But yeah, he chose football. I ran track in high school and middle school. I played indoor volleyball all my life before I switched to beach. And I don't know, I feel like beach was just a calling. Indoor was fun, but I feel like beach, it's all on you and your partner, and you have to have like good chemistry between the two of you. There's no bench in beach like there is in indoor, and you can like kind of make your own calls. Like, oh, you know what? I think I should, cut the ball, or I should shoot a high line. No coach is there to like say timeout,
Right, and then reconvene. Are there less players? There's no bench, so you're in the game the whole time. It's on you.
Yes.
So like, when you start with the game, who you finish the game with. That's not typical in other sports. There's lots of subs and things like that. So being from Georgetown, right? Georgetown, Texas.
Yeah.
Cattle ranching. How do you find a love for beach volleyball? Being so not near a beach, unless a great vacations and things like that will get you maybe a glimpse of that. But how do you do something like that?
Well, it was all my parents. It really was.
It's all your fault.
I know, right? They really made it possible for me. They would drive me an hour and 20 minutes almost to Austin with the traffic. They did that, probably 4 to 5 times a week almost.
Oh my gosh.
They were just so selfless, and they gave me the opportunity to play in college. I worked very hard with the opportunity I was given to. But yeah, we drove to Austin. It was about anywhere between 45 to an hour and 10 with traffic on the weekdays. And that was my best memories, actually, was driving in the truck with my dad. Oh my gosh, like I could cry. He just helps me out, like whether I'm like scared about a game, I'm nervous about a practice, nervous about a tournament coming up. It wasn't just volleyball. It was kind of just character development. We would talk in the truck for that hour or so.
So he had a passion for sports as well.
Yes.
To kind of constantly drive you back and forth. Did he have a background that he was like, you know what, I really want to support my kids in sports because, maybe your grandparents did that for him, or maybe his mom or his dad did that for him. So he's now doing it for you. He almost feels like it's natural.
Pay it forward, right?
Yeah, pay it forward.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yes, he played football growing up. He also played baseball. And so I think that's so cool that he could do both in high school. I feel like more kids should play 2 sports in high school because...
Dual sport athlete?
Yes, yes. Because
what do you think the takeaway, like people are not wanting you to do that, like focus on one thing, be the best that you can at that?
Yeah, and I think that kind of is like detrimental towards the athlete because 2 sports, I ran track in middle school, I played indoor volleyball in middle school, I dabbled in a little bit of beach in middle school, and then when high school came, I ran a couple varsity track meets as a freshman, and then I had to kind of make a decision by sophomore year whether I wanted to play indoor or I wanted to play beach volleyball, and I feel like so often kids are put in like a position of like, okay, you have to pick and choose and you have to be really good at this one sport. But it kind of hurts the kid because they could be good in, 2 or 3 different sports, make friends in 2 or 3 different groups and learn things about themselves that they wouldn't just in that one sport.
I think that's big on, I think, development and not like only just combining the kid, the literal kid. I think people forget that these kids are playing for these universities, and you got to allow them to explore different avenues. I know Deshaun Gaddy, Ole Miss safety, and he was a wide receiver at UNT. He joined the UNT track team, and he was like, "Well, I'm just here to stack some medals," and he was really good at it. But his form, he was able to get better form going off the line. But it's great. I think multiple sports can help you build as an athlete, and then you can apply it.
Yes.
Footwork. And I think the mental stress of a schedule as a young kid can help you grow into a more better adult. So tell me, you have a little brother. How old is he?
Walker's 14. I love Walker. He's very smart. He's an all-A student. He's bright, and he plays football. He is trying to play quarterback. He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, does he play like any role in kind of, hey, playing in sports? Are you guys competitive towards each other? Like, what's this relationship look like?
Yes. Well, it's funny. I'll get in the backyard and I'll start throwing balls to Walker, making him catch them. My dad, he'll put me in. He'll be like, all right, you're going to stand right here. You're going to run this route, and Walker's going to throw to you. And I love it. My mom will even hop in, and all of a sudden my dad's a football coach, and my little brother is out there throwing the ball, boom, boom, boom. My mom's trying to catch an interception. It's great.
Wow. You got the whole family involved. So it's always kind of been that way. It's been like a family affair that just loves sports in general.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say we're a big football family. We're into beach volleyball, of course.
Yeah.
We were into indoor. We're into anything that Walker and I would like to participate in or compete in.
Yeah.
And I feel like when I was running track, my mom and dad, they showed up to everything. Walker showed up to everything. And it meant the world to me because I ran the 400 in middle school and high school, and I feel like I was more successful when I saw my parents in the stands. They're cheering for me. My dad's front row, my mom's front row on the chain link fence, and they're clapping. And it's like, it gives me like the last, 100 meters of the 400 meter. It gives me like just a little bit more motivation to just keep going and just push through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pedal to the metal.
Yes. Yeah.
So tell me, you're here at UC Davis, the sweet podcast room. It literally says on the label podcast room. It's pretty sweet. It's really beautiful. We're here at the brand new
EFAC.
They built it, you said last year?
I think it was last year or maybe 2 years ago. I mean, it's brand new.
Yeah, it looks so good. So tell me a little bit about your recruiting process and kind of what made you go to, UC Davis.
Yes. Well, first off, the academics, you can't beat it. We're number one in agriculture in the nation, I believe, and we just rank high in whatever we do. I feel like that's just such a big selling point. We have brand new facilities. My coach is amazing. I love Coach Lisa and Coach Shelby and Coach Jeremiah, shout out. But yeah, I feel like the team is very inclusive, kind. We have nice facilities, and the trainers are always there for us. So I feel like you can't go wrong with that. We have an hour ways Tahoe, and then other hour ways like Napa. Great area, very clean, and I just like the community here.
Absolutely. So you're kind of getting into the swing of things.
Yeah.
What does like a schedule here at UC Davis look like if somebody's looking at it, or they're just like want to see, what that looks like? If I want to try beach, or I want to, look at volleyball or be just like Ari.
Yeah. I was kind of scared coming here at first because I feel like everybody hypes up this student athlete life to be something that people cannot do. They kind of put it in your head like, oh, well, you better really love volleyball because you're going to have to do it like, a lot. That's very true. I would say we wake up Monday, just a regular Monday. We're waking up. We have to make it to the weight room at 7:50. We work out for about an hour. Then we get about an hour in between, whether you have a class, breakfast, something like that. And then you're put into a practice group by the coach, and you have to show up 20 minutes early to that to help set up, warm up, do all the things. And then from there, practice can last anywhere from an hour to 3 hours. And then you kind of have the rest of your day to go to class or recover, hot and cold tubs, whatever you need.
Yeah, it seems like the new facility has a lot of great amenities. But is there any things you like particularly about UC Davis, either, just the teammates or the culture? It seems like when you're driving in, you're like, oh my gosh, this is sweet. It's kind of like a little golden nugget that if you don't know about UC Davis.
Yes, and I didn't until I started playing beach volleyball, and I wish that somebody would have told me about this like my sophomore year of high school or, a lot sooner, because it's just a little gem. It's a hidden gem. I mean, it's so safe here. The community's so kind. It's like the type of people that live here that if you fell off your bike, they'd help you up and ask if you're okay. And
right.
I feel like I miss that from back home. The Southern hospitality, I miss that. And I feel like it's kind of second home.
Absolutely. Is there any like teammates that you seem to enjoy or drawing close to? I'm sure you love all your teammates, but you kind of get into your core group, especially if you're playing with partners, especially if you're in the training room or in recovery. You just seem like you run into people that you
mesh with.
Yeah, and it's like I have to like you to some extent. We're riding this thing out together.
Yes. I really try to keep my friend group vast. I have friends in sororities, on equestrian, women's water polo. So I try to keep it a big circle, but I really love Brianna and Megan. I love everybody on the team. Tab's great, Lindsay's great, Kimmy. Lindsay's a senior, Kimmy's a junior, and then Meg and Bree are my age. Tab's a senior. So I try to mix it up. I want to have some older friends because if I need advice for something, I know they'll have my back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Full experience.
Yes.
Is there a moment that you can share just even earlier into this season or during training? What are some moments that you've had with other, maybe seniors, maybe older girls that help maybe mentor you or kind of show you, hey, this is how we kind of do it here. This is a chance for you to take that next step. This is how we do it. How does what looks something like that?
I would almost say like in practice, we have a 10-minute drill is what it's called. And the coaches will set up cones on different areas of the court. And we will have 10 minutes to complete a certain amount of balls into these specific cones, these specific areas. And you'll have a coach on your court and they will call whether the ball made it or not. So it's based off their judgment half the time. Then you can actually see if it makes it. But I would say during those drills, some of the seniors, juniors, sophomores, they really step up and they help push the rest of us because it's hard being a freshman and going, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. I came from being the best where I was. And then now I'm like, oh, wow, everybody's amazing and better than me. And so I feel like when I have older people to help push me and say, come on, make this, or we have to run, we have to sprint. If we don't make the amount that we're supposed to make into the circles or the boxes, we have to run. And so I think with that consequence in the back of your head, but then also somebody next to you trying to give you a high five saying, you got this, let's go, it pushes you to the next level.
You're talking about pushing people to the next level and just collaborating with all these great girls who are just great in their own regard. How do you feel women's sports has kind of moved the dial in recent years with not even just beach volleyball, but you got the WNBA and you got Caitlin Clark, you got, Juju, who just got injured, but she's still, the Caitlin Clark of the USC. She's in the state. She's not too far away. How do you feel about women's sports, moving the dial and seeing a little bit more of support and respect towards the sport?
I am so excited about it. I feel like women's sports sometimes do not get enough credit for what we do. I mean, we go into the same weight room as the football team or the baseball team. We have the same hours that we practice. We, do the same things, and then we don't get the views that we should get, I think, But yeah, I'm really happy. I don't keep up with WNBA as much, but I'm happy that a sport that women are playing is being presented, televised,
So quick fact, the nationally televised games, the WNBA Indiana Fever, which has Caitlin Clark, has more nationally televised games now this year than the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh my gosh.
So that's huge. I don't think I could have ever imagined something like with that, with the amount of growth that it would take to do something like that. But I think it's showing that women's sports, especially with NIL, you're on Now It's Legal podcast. We're definitely going to talk about the NIL.
Yeah.
I know we have to be particular on what we talk about here, and we can't. I want to get anybody in trouble.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about how the NIL has kind of moved the needle in deals you've been able to secure, and you're able to kind of broker your own deals. You're able to work with the university, and they can kind of bring some awareness, maybe more education. Just kind of talk on the NIL.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite parts about playing is the NIL because I love to speak. I love to market. That's kind of what I want to do when I'm older. I want to own like a hair skincare line and I want to market that. But yes, I'm very grateful. I've gotten a lot of opportunity. I have done deals with Adidas and Alani, Recover 180. some other brands, some self-tanning brands.
Yes. Very golden today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But yes, it's just opened doors for me. I've done brand deals with places and people I have never thought I'd be able to do. And I really am grateful because I'm able to like send that product back to my mom because she loves that product too, or to a friend. And then all of a sudden my friend's able to do a deal with that same brand because the brand knew me. And I love it. It's really amazing. So
you can kind of build your portfolio and kind of move the dial in your own regard of kind of like launching other women to get deals. And because here's the thing in the industry that I kind of figured out is like some people gatekeep deals because they don't want to seem like this deal is exclusive to this person. And sometimes it is. Sometimes, Powerade, you get this person, this person, this person. But sometimes they guard it so that it doesn't look as, scaled.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's been your favorite NIL deal that you've been able to do? All the companies are great. All the companies have great products. But what's the one you're like, okay, they sent this to me and now I actually use it?
Oh my gosh. I've used, this is the one rule I have. I do not do an NIL deal with the brand I wouldn't use or I haven't previously used. So I try to be authentic. I don't think you can just buy me over, just be like, let me send you this product and pay you for you to post. That's not in me. I really, if I'm going to promote it, I have to love it. And I've loved all the protein powders I post or the sunscreens, things like that. So, that's hard to say. Every brand I have posted, I am a user and a lover of. So I don't know. It's a hard question.
Yeah, it makes life easy whenever you're getting products you already love.
Yes.
Same thing I have with Rambler. I just every morning I would send them a DM saying, "Good morning, I love you, Rambler," and I did that for about like 2 months straight, and then I just started posting content with Rambler. And now, boom, I get free product. And if you know Grayson Blake, Grayson Blake loves sparkling water. So. Some things really do pay for themselves. I really am drinking all that stuff. But I do want to talk about a little bit more about family. Who's the hardest on you and your family? And who's kind of like pushing you, even though it maybe had a good game and you're like, still, this part looked awful. You could have ended this game, 5 sets ago. Is that the right?
You were close.
Terminology sets?
So we play. That was close.
I'm trying to sound like a pro here.
Yeah, it's fine. We get what you're saying. So you play 2 sets, so it's kind of different than indoor. Indoor, you could play up to 5 sets. In beach, you play 2 sets to 21, not 25 like indoor. And then let's say we split those sets. So you won 1 set, I won the second one. Then we would play a 3rd set to 15. So I could have, won this game in 2 sets, but then it went to 3. So
because it was tied, or gotcha.
Yes. Mm-hmm. This is probably something that you would not think about, but I think of myself. I'm probably the hardest on me, is me. And my mom and dad used to say, like, you have to not get in your own way, because I am the hardest on me. And my mom does a really good job at lifting me up and being like, you know what, don't remember that last point, or don't remember what you did before. You have to like stay rolling. Yes, keep the train going, right?
Yeah.
All gas, no brakes. So my dad's great. The truck rides to practice, they've really shaped my character. And I didn't know they were so vital to like being me and becoming a piece of me until I was kind of not driving with him to practice until I was old enough.
Walking because I'm in college because of what the opportunity my father or my parents gave me.
Yes.
So maybe give you a chance to maybe if they were watching this, what would you tell them like with the opportunity? Because I think your parents believing in you, it like means way more than like some Joe Schmo. When it's the DNA believing in you, I think that's like next level. So maybe what you would say to them, or what you would say to somebody who wants to know what your parents are like.
Yeah. This is a tough one. My dad, he's great. He's goofy, but he can be serious. My mom, she's a businesswoman and she's very business oriented. So, she'll tell you, what you did wrong, but so will my dad. My brother, he's 14, so he's He's still very young.
Does he ever roast you?
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
my brother, he keeps me humble.
Yes. What are some things that like maybe he might send you a text like?
I mean, he sends it to me. If I grab my phone, I could just open it. Probably about the self tanner on my hands. I don't know. He's like, I go live on TikTok sometimes.
Yep.
And he'll be like, you know what, Ari? I can't stand these other people roasting you. Like, I'm only supposed to be the one roasting you. Put me as moderator, I think is what he called it.
Yeah, he wanted to be a moderator.
Yes. So he kicks these people out. And then he'll send me a text and roast me. And I'm like, wait a second. You just kicked a person out for roasting me, but then you just roasted me. So
you stole my thunder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. I get to call her ugly.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. He's like, let me kick these people out, Ari.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
okay.
Damn.
I know.
Shout out to little bro.
Walker.
Moderator.
Yeah, Walker the
He's
moderator.
looking out for you, kind of. Because it can get weird on TikTok Live.
It can. And he goes, these creeps, Ari. And he just, boom, kicks them out. So I'm like, all right.
You don't even have to do it.
I don't. And I really don't read the comments. I try to, like, when I go live, I try to be engaged in something. So, like, I'm doing my friend's hair or I'm going on a run.
Sure.
Trying to, like, do some activity.
Yeah.
Because
that's not
there,
like the main thing.
Yes,
Gotcha.
Yes.
So have, with your family really involved in sports, are they able to make it out to some games? Like how have they been able to manage the schedule being, not close, but not terribly far?
Yeah, they're almost 2,000 miles away. So
that would be far, I guess, right?
Well, they're in Central Texas, so yes, it's a little far. They've done a really good job at trying to like make a flight out when they can. My brother, the hard part is my brother's still in school, so it's hard because his spring break was last week, my spring break's this week, and so it's just kind of difficult trying to line it up where I can get family time, but also play. And so they've made it out to some preseason tournaments. That was good. San Jose, they made it out there. That was sweet because they've never been to San Jose and I haven't either. And I feel like beach volleyball has just opened so many doors. Like I would never picture my family driving down a street in San Jose 2 years ago or in Florida and it's like Pompano Beach and these other amazing places that I've come to fall in love with. So yeah, they've done a really good job though at balancing out trying to visit me. I have family in right now, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Is there any advice you would give to somebody who is like looking at you, who wants to, come,
play?
be a beach volleyball player?
Oh gosh. Well,
what would you tell yourself? Maybe that's a better question.
I think what would I tell myself like 5 years ago?
Sure.
Yes. I would say, I've always been short. My mom's 5'8", my dad's about 6 foot. My brother's taller than all of us now, and it was really hard on me.
How tall are you?
5'5", but if you like really measured me, like 5'4" and
so he's dunking on you.
3/4. Yeah. It's bad. And he like pats me on the head. I'm like, do it again. You're gonna get.
Yeah,
you're gonna get
I can
something.
swing upward.
I can swing upward. Exactly. So I don't know. That's just been a struggle for me. I feel like it was never my want to. It was never my grit. It was just like my height in the back of my head because this is a sport that you're supposed to be tall-ish. You got to
be nimble and athletic, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say, though, I am probably like the second shortest on the team of almost 30. And so 5 years ago, I would tell baby Ari, don't worry about your height. If you just keep working out, you keep, watching your film.
You look swole.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you got like some biceps going on.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Like, damn, that's why I wear long sleeves.
That's
not
true. That's not true.
Because I don't want to look like,
we're going to spray tan you and you're going to
exactly.
be like
Oh, yes. Yeah. Exactly. Definition, people.
Yes.
Toned.
Right, the abs on you, like draw them on you. Yeah.
Sharpie. Yes. It won't go away for a while.
No, we don't need it to. But I would say just don't worry about your height because so many coaches told me like, you're too short to go anywhere. They're looking for taller players. They're looking for blocks. So in beach volleyball, we have defenders, splits, and blocks. And a block's the tallest one. The split's probably 5'8". They're kind of in the middle. And then a defender, people would say, are like a dime a dozen. And that really like resonated with me. I felt like, well, shoot, somebody next to me could beat me, I guess. And so I feel like having the mindset of I'm not a dime a dozen, even though I'm a defender, really just helped me turn it around and focus on the game, not what I was given.
Yeah, absolutely. You just kind of, it's all chess. It's like you're kind of moving people around, see how matchups go, see what works, see what doesn't, maybe do a non-traditional approach usually. So I'm going to bring up some photos. I want you to tell me what the heck's happening here.
Okay. I'm scared. What photos do you have?
All right. So this is a picture of a baby in a Texas Longhorn.
Oh, yes. Hook 'em. I can't help it.
Is this you?
That is me.
So are you a Texas fan or a Longhorn fan?
I am a Longhorn fan. Both my parents went to UT.
Lovely.
We're big Longhorn fans. And yes, so I have been a Longhorn fan since day one. And also Dallas Cowboys. Go Cowboys. I was a cheerleader, Dallas Cowboy cheerleader for Halloween in October. So yeah, we love it.
Are you just going to keep doing the cheerleader one and just like a different like a Falcons or maybe?
Oh no. Only Dallas Cowboys.
Exactly.
Only Dallas Cowboys.
I think only people know what Dallas Cowboys like cheerleaders. Like nobody knows about any other pro cheerleader team.
No.
I think there's no more prevalent known cheerleading squad other than the Dallas. You're right.
Yeah, like who does Philly have on the sideline? I wouldn't know.
No clue. I think they're all dressed up as Eagles for all I know.
Gross.
Okay, another one I'm going to show you. I don't know what's going on here. Let's just pick a random one. Okay. This one.
Oh, I've been into posing since day one. I can't help it. I love to just...
I love it.
And that was actually really cool. So this was a boutique and a kind of like family photo area. And so the photographer had a room in the back, and then you could kind of go shop at this boutique. And I feel so bad for my mom. I probably made her almost go broke that day.
You wanted everything.
I do, yes. And I love boutiques. I love to shop. I love Instagram. I love all of it. And so from a young age, I guess that was just meant to be. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's got lasting memories. You sent me a bunch of photos, and I really love to like deep dive and kind of see the history. Yeah. So this is you and...
That's my granddad. So that was actually Rex, and Walker's middle name is Rex, and that was Baby Airy. I have loved to ride horses. I think that's a bull, but...
This goes way back.
Yes, my love for horses has been forever. I used to barrel race when I was about 12 and 10, and then kind of shifted away from it and started playing indoor volleyball. But yeah.
You've just always been around it though.
Yes.
Love that.
Cows, horses. And I want to own my own horse after college. They're beautiful. I love to ride them. Yeah.
Yeah. I think, maybe city folks would say that's very yeehaw of you.
Well, I guess only an SMU guy would say that. I'm kidding.
I mean, it's Dallas. Well, it's kind of, Fort Worth. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
That's where the West begins, right?
Yeah,
would you agree? That's what it says, like on the cop cars. They say that's where the West begins.
Okay, yeah.
That is not a believable. Okay, yeah. You're like, I'm gonna agree with you.
I don't know. Well, our next podcast has to be in the stockyards, so I think that
would be cool.
Dope, right? Yeah.
I would think. I love the stockyards. You've been out there?
Yes.
Tell me your favorite top 2 or 3 favorite things about Fort Worth. Go.
I love the sushi. I love the stockyards, and I love. Shoot, what do I love?
We got Clear Fork. We got like Neiman Marcus. I don't know.
The shopping.
The shopping is pretty nice. What's a good thing in Fort Worth, Anthony?
You said Clear Fork's a good one.
Taqueria Temos. Check it out. Best taco shop.
Sundance Square.
Sundance Square.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. One more picture. This.
Oh my gosh. Does that not look like me?
Yeah, this is you playing baseball, right?
Yes, yeah. No, I'm kidding. I think I'm 4th generation Georgetown High grad.
That's crazy.
It is crazy to think about. My dad went to Georgetown High. He played football and baseball there, and he was a catcher. And then I think he was a running back. I'm not for sure. Maybe he was a wide receiver.
One. He's in a football uni.
Oh, yeah. So this is really special. He's number 12. And I was 21 growing up in indoor. And then for my first season as a D1 athlete, I changed it to 12 for him. So I wear my number for my dad.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So I was really happy that 12 was not taken. And...
That's so special, right? I love whenever you can carry some lineage with a number. So I'm going to give two more.
Oh my
This
gosh.
one and this one. Are these related? Are these different?
These are a little different. So that was my first time ever making a national team for indoor volleyball at Austin Junior Volleyball.
Nice.
And then the one above it is also in Austin. I ran the track and field camp at UT when I was younger, and I was just kind of split between if I wanted to run track or if I wanted to play volleyball. But in the end, I'm happy with my decision. I love volleyball. Track is hard on your body. Volleyball is too, but I feel like playing volleyball, you can think more about your sport. And track, I feel like I'm thinking more about pacing myself or what time I'm going to make or looking at my watch constantly. So I don't know. I feel like volleyball was the right decision.
Have you ever ran a marathon or a half marathon?
I have ran a half marathon with my cousin, Colby.
How was that?
It was great. I think I was only like in 8th grade. And I ran it with him. He was a senior or a junior. And I kept up. He kept up. He played football too. Yeah, I will for sure run a marathon when I'm older. I mean, or next year.
I'm trying to do the Hawaii marathon for my birthday in December.
I would run it with you.
Yes. Let's do it. Hawaii is lit.
I love it. I've never been.
Let me tell you the real reality of my first half marathon. And I ran it with Anthony. My kneecaps and my knees were crunchy. They were like crunching every time I walked.
Oh my God.
I just kind of dove head first,
Just didn't
sink or
prepare.
swim. I ran a little bit before.
Really?
Not maybe more prep would be better.
Yeah.
But the next one that I ran, I did it really good. Did it sub
good.
2 hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome. And that was a full marathon?
It's a half still.
Okay.
But a full marathon, I'm running one in like 30 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you think he's ready?
I'm not ready,
He's going.
but I'm gonna do it. I just got to set like a baseline for myself. I got it.
You can do it?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
still
Well,
young.
this is not about me. This is about you. So I wanted to take. Let me take a break real quick. I'm gonna get some water and drink some Rambler. So what do you want your career to be remembered as? Like from generations to come. Like where do you want this to go, and why?
Well, I want people to look back and know that you can do it no matter what you're given, This sport was supposed to kind of be for girls that were taller or whatever, and you can make the most out of anything no matter like what the mold is. You don't have to fit the mold to play the sport. Hard work, grit, determination, want to, drive, watching your film, going to the weight room. These are all things that can put you in the position for success, because I feel like so many times, people get told no. Tom Brady was told no, because, he was too lanky or he was too something that was not the mold that they were looking for. And
His NFL draft photos are kind of horrendous, though. I'm sure your draft photos look better than Tom Brady's draft photos.
Thank you.
Book it.
Thank you, Kristen.
We can pull him up right now. That dude looked, now
questionable. But
yeah. I see why he went last.
Yes.
In a way.
But he made it, and then he made it longer than everybody else he played against.
Yep, exactly.
And I think it was like his heart and his determination. And I feel like so often, people are counted off because they just don't look like they fit the mold or whatever that mold is. And I just want my legacy to be remembered as you can do whatever you want to do with whatever you have, as long as, you put all of yourself into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Is there any stories where you've had to change your mindset, like where you're like, okay, I've got to be different to get the outcomes that I'm looking for? When was the moment kind of like that for you?
I played my first beach tournament. This was bad. I was young, and we were just watching a tournament one weekend. We're like, oh, I could do this. What's the difference between indoor and beach? I played my first beach tournament with this one girl, and I was like, I'm never playing beach again, ever.
You were trash at it?
Oh my gosh,
It was his first time.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But I don't think you understand the level of just how much we were sucking. I mean, it was so bad. It was like 21-0, 21-1. We were like clapping if it was like 21-5. Like it was bad. And so I think that was, we'd never practiced beach before. We never,
Obviously not.
Yeah, we didn't know the rules. No, we were young. But I just remember like that failure kind of scarring me and being like, I'm never doing this again. I was young though.
Yeah.
And then I, gave it about a year or so. And then I was like,
Probably got a little bit better.
Well, actually, I gave it about a year or so, and I did not go back to it. I stayed in indoor, and I was like, I cannot deal with a coach anymore trying to bench me, even though I was staying after practice and serving, going into the gym and texting him or her, whoever the coach was that I had that year, hey, can I use the gym to serve some balls to my dad? Hey, and it just felt like the hard work was not ever being accounted for or noticed, and so I was so tired of like having my just having it placed in somebody else's hands. I wanted to take it into my control. And so beach was perfect because I could work as hard as I wanted to, serve as much as I wanted, play as much as I wanted. The schedules, tournament style, you can schedule whatever tournament you want to play in, whether that's Florida, California, Texas, and you can schedule whatever partner you want too. And so I just love that there was no bench on the beach. It was great. So.
Yeah. You can really, you have to play. You're kind of totally involved. The sets that you're a part of is like so crucial because there's not like what happens when an injury happens?
Yeah. Well,
let's say you're in the game.
Yeah.
And I hurt myself.
Yeah.
How do you go out? You don't?
I mean, I've been really blessed to not have an injury in the game. My partners have not.
What usually happens though if that were to happen?
If that were to happen, there's one or two things. The game would not count, and some other partner of another pair that's off at the moment, like either reffing or doing something else, some pair that's off. Yeah, one girl would stub in. The game wouldn't count. It would technically be forfeited towards, whatever.
Automatic win for them.
Automatic win.
Gotcha. That's crazy.
Or it's just already an automatic win and there's no player to sub in. So.
Oh.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough sport.
Yeah, that's way different than any other sport. Well, last thing, if there's anything that you want to tell the people that you've got going on that you want them to check out, or anything of that nature, you just let go.
Okay.
Sing.
Check out my Instagram and my TikTok.
Yeah, check out the Instagram, check out the TikTok, check out social media. Got a couple deals on there. Yeah, she posts on there, does some NIL deals. Yeah. Pretty cool. What are some of the NIL deals that you've been able to kind of shake out? I know you said Adidas, Alani, and then
Recover 180. I've been able to do like the self-tan brand called Sunny Bay.
That's what I need. I use Bro Glow. I didn't use it right now, but I do kind of sometimes.
Really? So you're a pro?
I got like neon white skin, so like you got to do it.
Yeah, but like you could use a mitt and everything. Like you're a pro at self-tanning.
Oh, no. I'm not like doing my whole body.
Oh,
it's more like the face and like, like it's not like as in depth.
Really?
Yeah. I don't have anybody to, rub on my spray tanner, so I'm just going to stick to like the face and everything.
What you can see, right?
Yeah, because I'm wearing a suit or...
Yeah.
Like I do now. So you don't outshow me with the gun show over here. So
just kidding.
She's just like, it's not even that big.
So funny.
Just holding the mic really strong.
Really gotta like hold that mic.
We're talking about your Instagram and some of the deals you've secured. And you've even posted them, and you got some other upcoming deals. What are some of the deals that you've been able to kind of put together for yourself?
Yeah. I've had RE Athlete, which are like compression boots. I've had iHerb, which is a one-stop shop for, protein powder, collagen powder, things like that.
Nice.
M&M, Venus, Poly dresses, Alani, Element, Liquid IV, and Adidas. So I'm really grateful for these brands to help me push out just anything I create. Like they are very supportive. They help me push out the platform that I have, and also my parents. I'm grateful for my parents and UC Davis for taking a chance on me and recruiting me.
Absolutely. It seems like you capitalize on a lot of things with the M&M deal. That's pretty crazy. Adidas, insane. Liquid IV, come on. Like everybody knows these brands. So what brings you the confidence to kind of reach out and kind of make that happen for yourself? And, it's about the team you surround yourself with and people helping you out, do those type of things. Because your schedule is already ridiculous, but then you're capitalizing on NIL.
Yeah. A lot of late nights, actually. Sometimes I'm up until like 12:30, just creating emails, responding to emails, trying to reach out to some of my favorite brands. Because again, I don't ever want to endorse a brand that I don't use myself or I'm not a lover of. And so I feel like my mom, though, overall has given me the most confidence because she always tells me, like, don't worry about what other people think when you post it or what other people have to say, because at the end of the day, like, this is your Instagram, you're marketing yourself and you're your own brand. So I think she's really just helped me have confidence to reach out. And
100%. So you need to come on the Now It's Legal podcast team because like you source like some pretty sick deals. Like a lot of agencies and other management firms like sometimes can't even pull that off. So
well, thank you.
Yeah.
And y'all have done an amazing job as well, getting some of the best athletes in the nation to come on here.
Heck yeah.
And I'm so happy to be one of them now.
Ari, thank you so much for coming on. This has been great.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see. We're gonna get a tour of the facility, so we'll get even more time to see what else Davis has going on. So Now It's Legal podcast. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Grayson. We'll have to do another one, maybe in Napa Valley, the Stockyards, I don't know, Austin. But I'm so happy y'all made the flight out here. And thank you guys for watching.
Awesome. Now It's Legal podcast. Thank you.